Hello everyone, Ruby Retrograde Tarot and Tea here, and today I'll be showing you guys a Kickstarter that I received a little bit earlier this year. It's a Marseille deck, indie deck of course, because it was through Kickstarter, and it's so adorable. It was actually a Kickstarter that was, I guess, a two-in-one, if we can call it like that, because the meat of the campaign wasn't necessarily about the deck itself. It was about the accessories, such as tarot cloth or card cloth, little like bags and things like that. So, I mean, I almost missed out on that campaign deck only because I saw at first the cloth and stuff, and I'm not necessarily a tarot cloth person, but then I saw the deck, which was super adorable, and so here I am backing this up. So the campaign was back in April of 2024. No, sorry, not April. March, I believe. Either beginning of March or like kind of like the end. And then I got everything around maybe May or June, something like that. But first off, I want to start by showing the cloth because it is one of the best that I have so far in my possession. It is just holding it right now. I'm holding it and it feels like very good quality. The back has this felt kind of like backing, maybe like a fleece or polyester or something like that. And then the top feels like a velvet or a suede type, like very buttery smooth feeling. It's very, very nice. But we're not here for necessarily for the material of it. We are here for the art. Just look at this art. It is beautiful. This sun and moon with planets around. And it has this I don't know how to call it, like it's almost like this sepia kind of thing going on, because it's not bright colors. Like we can tell it has, like, many colors. We have some navy blues and some reds and yellows and golds and stuff, but it has like a vintage ish sepia tone type of, I don't know what to call it, like it gives it a nostalgic feel almost in the end. But this is so pretty, and really, like, this is the best I've had. I think if I ever get another tarot cloth, it has to be something similar like to this, or better, or I don't want it no more. So at least that's that. And now for the deck itself, what's very lovely. So on top of this, I got that in the box. So this cute little art, and I'll just hide this part here. So with a little thank you card, which is thank you so much for your support. And this is the creator, Astrodomvs. I think it's Astrodomvs. I've been saying Astronomist, but it's actually Astrodomvs. Sorry about that. And here is the deck. Tarot Moodie, inspired by the Tarot de Marseille. This was created by Astrodomvs, also known as Isak Andrés. He is a creator that is from Spain. So the box here is in Spain, and here it's talking about like el tarot de Moodie está inspirado en el tarot de Marsella. Okay, so I have to read it again. I have to read the thing out loud to like then translate it in my head. And the thing is, my Spanish, like to speak it, I would put myself at like a beginner at most. Reading is okay. Speaking it, I don't know if I'd be able to save myself out of a situation, okay? But basically, it's just saying that it is inspired from the Tarot of Marseille, Tarot de Marseille. Respetado. It respects the representation, like the illustrate the graphic representation. So the illustration of the characters, through the positions, the direction, and the colors. But it also has its own symbology that is described and helps. Oh, now I finally get it. Ayuda en reforzar. Okay, so I think it's saying that it describes and helps to reinforce the message of the uh, archetype of the card. And then there is a QR code that you can scan to get the guidebook on the website and the symbology. All right, so that's that. Now, this is a flip box, but an interesting flip box because it does not have two flaps on the end. This one is glued shut. This one has a flap. And the first time that I opened it, I kind of exclaimed a little bit because I thought it opened so fast. I thought that I might have like ripped one of the little flippity flaps, but it's all good in any case. So opening this card deck, it is very adorable. We have the cards here. First off, just, you know, plain untreated, I'm gonna say untreated, regular or untreated card edge colors. It is, we can tell already it is matte. Okay, but I'm saying matte. In the French version, I say that it's matte, but it kind of feels smooth, almost like it has like a twinge of like peach fuzz rose petalish thing going on. So like it's butter smooth. Yeah, there we go, butter smooth. These are the card backs. It is not really reversible because of the eyes, for one. Like we can tell that the little like white dot is not at the same spot, so not reversible. Not necessarily that it matters really, because it's a Tarot de Marseille, and Tarot de Marseille is not, I don't know too many people that use Tarot de Marseille that physically reverse their cards, so that doesn't really matter. Then here we have a cute little like presentation card, we'll say, of the Tarot Moodie. And then here it basically says that you can use the QR code to access the guidebook. The English version is there too. And then we have the socials. All right. And then on to the fun part, which is the cards. So we will see here the title of the cards at the bottom, at least for the majors. Oh, and I also forgot to mention about the cardstock. This is easily one of my favorites. It is flexible. It is like, it's soft, like very flexible, like goes with the flows as I'm going like this, like flippy floppy, like kind of, you know, it's got a wibble to it. But this is, yeah, very, to me, I like this cardstock. And it's not too, like, it's not thin, like it's floppy like this, but it's not necessarily like super thin. Like it has a good thickness to it. So what we'll do, we are going to zoom ourselves in. Let me just move this a little bit more inside, and we will check out the Tarot Moodie, starting with the majors. So here we have the Fool, le Mât, le Battleur, so the Magician. Oh, and also I should probably mention, you can see what the suits will be also. So we're gonna have like little orbs and suns and stars and keys. Here we have the High Priestess and the cute little clouds. Here, let me just move that again this way, like this. There, so I can catch maximum light, just so we can see how cute this is. The Empress. Emperor. Oops. The Pope. The Lovers. Interestingly, here we have just really one kind of person and then 2 stars instead of 3 people in the Tarot de Marseille that we would see represented. The Chariot. Here you have like cute little stars, and it looks like they have like gym gear get up with the headbands. Justice, as this is a Tarot de Marseille, Justice is in position 8. The Hermit. And here, like, I kind of like this eye as the lantern. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Strength. The Hanged Man. The card without name, so death, basically. Temperance. The Devil, which I find adorable. Like, it has little craters for horns that are kind of colored in red, and then the 2 stars that are caught, and it looks like they're getting dragged. It almost looks like he's kind of joking too, like it's a prank, and then pulling the tongue at us. Then we have the House of God, or the Tower of God, however you want to say it. The Star card. The Moon. Sun. Judgment. And the World. Like, the art is so, it's like soft but so pretty. Now we're getting into the Minor Arcana. If you've watched the French version, you'll see that I made a mistake and called these the Pentacles almost the whole time through until I got to the court cards, but this is actually the Wands suit because it is a sun, and I should have thought of that. So there's the Ace, 2, 3. Now, because this is Marseille, this is very, very, very pip. Simple, but elegant, if I can say that. Like, it's cute. Like, there's an elegance to it. Like, the symmetry and all of that. And the 5 of Wands. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now onto the court cards. We have the Page of Wands. The Knight. I kind of find it cool. He's kind of riding like a little mini planet, like a dwarf planet, or I don't know, an asteroid. The Queen. Now on to those are cups. Yes, those are cups. I should remember, I did the French version, now I'm doing the English version. So these are like orbs, I think, or like water droplets. I'm not too sure. 2. Yeah, 3. There's something so pretty. Like, it's simple. I don't know if it's maybe the colors. 4. 5. We got 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. to the court cards. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. This time the Knight is kind of riding like a crescent, a moon crescent. I lost my word there for a second. Then we have the Queen and the King. Now on to the swords. So those little keys or swords. I will say the keys have eyes like in the top part. If eyeballs kind of give you like the ick, then maybe you want to fast forward through it kind of thing. And then the Two of Swords, yes. The Three. And I think the keys make sense, because to me I'm thinking like a key of knowledge for the swords. That's how I'm associating it. We got 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. That is a pretty eye color though. I like that particular purple. And 10. Now onto the page. Got the Knight riding a meteorite or like a wishing star, a comet. There we go. That's the word. Meteorite or comet. Then we have the Queen and the King. Finally, we are going to the last one, which are the stars, and the stars are the pentacles. So that's the Ace. And I think for almost each of the ace, the name of the deck managed to make, yeah, for each of the suit, the aces of the suit, the Tarot Moodie or Tarot Moodie managed to like be placed somewhere. I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of nifty. Now we got the Two of Pentacles. 3. They are lovely stars though, I will say that. Got 4. 5. 6. 7. Got 8. 9. Something about the whole star suits, the colors work so well together between the black of like the skies. This, yeah, I think it's a sky because it looks like there are like teeny tiny stars, and then the ribbons. I don't know, something about the colors, they work amazingly well together. And then 10. Now the suit of pentacles, we have the Page. Nope. The Knight riding a whole planet or sitting on a planet. Then we have the Queen, if it can, there we are, the Queen. And finally, the King of Pentacles. Here we are. We have now concluded our flip through. Hopefully you guys liked it. I am seeing it technically for the second time. because I did the French version and I still think it's adorable. And y'all wait until it's time to shuffle these cards. It is so nice and supple. Like, look at this. I barely have to do anything. Like, wee! No problem in this department. And it is shuffling nicely. I can do like a nice bridge. I am satisfied. Whoops. Okay, well, since you're out, we'll take you. Just one card for the major arcana, please. Very adorable. Overhand shuffle. I don't have a problem with it. It has like a kind of smooth coating, so there might be a little bit of extra friction, but nothing like, for example, like a rose petal finish or that peach fuzz. Oh boy, okay, I did this wrong. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Let's try this again. Let me try actually shuffling from this side. Oh, that works well. It's not too bad. Okay, what are you? You are not a major arcana. We are looking for a major arcana, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, the star. You're the one that flipped out first. Perfect. We'll do that. Okay, so I have previously used the QR code to scan it to be able to access the website. So what I will do is I will check out the definition for the star. And so let's just go in. And then this is, for example, an example of the page. It looks like that once you go in, and then you can pick whether you want Spanish or English. And then you select all major arcana, and then you're able to go. You just have to scroll down, basically, to the card that you need to read about. So now we are reading about the star card, and this is what it says. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so the star. The 17th card of the Moodie Tarot. The mystery looks through the stars and through the character himself. Life is here and now, is to be willing to be willing. Flow with emotions, what comes and goes from us in our life. Confidence in life, in the moment, being ready. Flow, open up to what life offers me. Kneel humbly before life, receive it with who I am at this moment. Okay, I'm reading as it is. Like, this is how it shows up here. As you can tell. I believe that it is translated from Spanish, but wasn't necessarily verified as to making sure that it flows nicely. Because I think it's built in paragraphs as if it's supposed to be a whole series of sentences that kind of goes one after the other, but I think instead it's supposed to be like a series of prompts or keywords. So that's why it kind of sounds like it's not making sense, and I'm still not too sure. Yeah, I don't know about this guidebook. Let me go and look at the minor arcana, and we will look at the cups. The Two of Cups. Okay, so again, this is what it looks like. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents a man and a woman, evoking the notion of a couple. Here, each one contributes to the other what he has most beautiful, the content of his cup. That is, his emotion, his intuition, and his feelings. Here, without pretensions, without deception or artifice. The relationship is based on mutual attraction, deep respect, and the need to love, understand, and support each other. In this energy, it is about shared benevolence and consideration. Okay, this one I understand a lot better, and this one makes more sense to me. But that the major arcana for the star, I wasn't too sure. So I believe what is going to happen is one of two things, at least for me. Either I will go through each card as, you know, as I use the deck. I will read and see, okay, this makes sense, this doesn't make sense. I'll just use my own exterior resources, or I'll just kind of put that guidebook aside and just solely use you know, my books that I have, or websites that I go to whenever I need to remember which card is which, because sometimes it's very easy for me to get mixed up between Rider-Waite-Smith and Tarot de Marseille. So, but otherwise, what do I think of this deck? It is adorable. It's its own little world. It's kind of quirky. Something about the characters, like their eyes are very expressive too. You know, like for this one, like the Pope, it's kind of looking like contemplative. I will say, if you know, for the keys or the sword suit, if eyes are giving you the ick, like I mentioned earlier, you might not want. Oh, sorry guys, I'm having like a whole bunch of I'm talking about, like, if you have the ick, you might not want to have this card, and I have like 3-4 cards in a row that are all like keys or swords. Well, here, this is an example, like the King of Swords. He's looking kind of serious, and like he's thinking about something pretty hard. Here for the Knight of Cups, to me he looks kind of sad or melancholic, or almost like, oh my gosh, I lost this thing, like, and I'm sad about it. For the minors, they are pip, but I like the placements of the pips. It's, I don't know, my eyes are pleased with it. I don't know how to explain it other than my eyes are pleased with it. And the something about the colors. I think it's the colors that is kind of a nice thing, especially for the pentacles, the stars. Just the color scheme, like, I am not complaining about it at all. Here, another one, I guess, with the Hermit, looking like it's searching, like very expressive to people. I like it. The cardstock itself, one of my favorites already. Just except for the, like, if it was a little bit smoother, a la place instead, yeah, that's a French that slipped out like just now. Instead of like this petally coating, like if it was a little bit more varnish, I guess, kind of almost yeah, almost kind of like a varnish. If it was slicker, then the cards would slide better, and that would make this deck like chef's kiss. Otherwise though, like just the way that it is, I really enjoy how it's shuffling. I like the flexibility, the smoothness. There are no issues with it, unlike what I did with a previous deck of mine where I mistakenly kind of like tore a little bit in it. Anyways, let's not talk about it, so I'm not feeling sad. But this is definitely like its own little world where you can do, like, I want to discover other things. Like now I've seen this the, what is number 2 again, High Priestess card a few times now, but now I'm just noticing, for example, that there's like, it looks like the cloud is holding a mirror, or maybe it's an egg, I'm not sure, but like there's a key or something, and there's the, or a lock I should say, and there's the key right here. So you know, these little things that I you kind of want to discover and look. And maybe I want to bring out my classic Tarot de Marseille to see, you know, are the people really similar in terms of position? Are the colors similar? But I think this is pretty cool. And I think if you're interested in Tarot de Marseille but don't necessarily want to have an old style of Marseille, or yeah, I call it old, but in quotation standard size, standard style, this I think would be a good choice, a good idea. I believe from what I checked as the time I'm filming this video, there are decks still available, but not many. I believe it's on Etsy that he's selling his decks currently, and there weren't that many left. I will put the link in the description box. And on top of that, if you want to pick up, you know, the cloth or the little bags that he has, or other accessories, he has a few. Definitely check it out. I think they're really cool. So this was my unboxing of Tarot Moodie by Nostradamus. Wait, am I saying it? Yeah, Nostrodamus. Sorry, Nostrodamus. Let me know what you think about this Marseille deck. How adorable do you think it is? I think it's cute. I'm charmed by these little moon people. Is this something that you'd be interested in picking up? Or you're really like, no, like as cute as these moon people are, it's Marseille, it's Pips, it's not for me, it's not my cup, which is fair, it's okay. But in any case, let me know all of your thoughts and your questions and your suggestions and all the other shins and things, the shins, in the comment section down below, down there. And thank you so much for spending this time with me into the unboxing of Tarot Moodie. And until next time, bye-bye. Oh, and also sorry for the varying light condition and changes. It's been this like overcast, cloudy type of thing all day. So sorry guys if it's kind of messing with your eyes. All right. Anyways, bye.